Significant drinking water threats only exist in the 3 wellhead protection areas shown in green and 3 of the intake protection zones shown in purple. Because significant drinking water threats can or do exist in these areas, some of the policies in the Source Protection Plan that apply specifically to significant drinking water threats in these intake protection zones and wellhead protection areas are legally binding on the implementing bodies. Other policies in these chapters that apply to moderate and low drinking water threats are non-binding. Policies that apply to these intake protection zones and wellhead protection areas are found in Chapters 6 and 7 of the plan. Policies that apply to all vulnerable areas and to sensitive groundwater areas also apply in these intake protection zones and wellhead protection areas. These vulnerable areas are Sydenham Intake Protection Zone, Cana Wellhead Protection Area in Kingston Mills, James W. King Intake Protection Zone in Gananoque, Lansdowne Wellhead Protection Area, Miller Manor Wellhead Protection Area in Mallorytown, Brockville Intake Protection Zone. In both these specific intake protection zones and wellhead protection areas, municipalities are responsible to notify the risk management official of any proposed developments in their area where Part 4 prohibitions or risk management plan requirements apply, using the restricted land use screening criteria. Update land use planning processes and documents to prohibit the establishment of waste disposal sites and wastewater treatment facilities based on certain activities and excluding the replacement, expansion, or upgrade of existing wastewater treatment facilities. Incorporate risk management measures to reduce the risk to drinking water quality when reviewing proposals for new or expanding developments, and report on the implementation of certain policies in the plan. In the wellhead protection areas specifically, municipalities are responsible to develop and implement education and awareness programs for landowners near municipal wells where septic systems are considered a significant threat. Consider the establishment of a voluntary septic system maintenance inspection program where the systems are a low or moderate threat. Consider how to incorporate low-impact development techniques in planning decisions related to stormwater management for new or expanding developments. Consider development of a land purchase strategy for Wellhead Protection Area A and secure land parcels to control the occurrence of significant drinking water threats. Develop and deliver an education and outreach program for landowners near municipal wells that are connected to sanitary sewers or pipes, and consider extending the program to areas where low drinking water threats exist. Maintain existing local work or bylaws, or develop standard operating procedures to reduce drinking water threats, i.e. clean and inspect the wastewater treatment plant, maintain a local bylaw to remove agricultural source material, or develop a plan to monitor sewage treatment effluent from sewage lagoons and runoff from road salt storage and handling areas. Prepare a standard operating procedures manual so that the entire sewer network is evaluated routinely and repaired as needed, and resolve local drainage issues near municipal wells. In the intake protection zone specifically, municipalities are responsible to consider the establishment of a septic system maintenance inspection program where the systems are a moderate or low drinking water threat. Develop a strategy to address untreated or inadequately treated stormwater runoff. Require proponents to incorporate stormwater management features into building and site plans to reduce the volume of contaminants entering stormwater systems and roadside ditches. Establish fertilizer-free buffer zones between sports fields and the drinking water source. Consider the undertaking of a lakeshore capacity assessment to determine the impact of septic systems and agricultural runoff on water quality. Please note that some of these responsibilities apply only to specific municipalities. To confirm your municipality's obligations under the Source Protection Plan, please refer to the interactive maps on the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website. Policies in the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan include implementation deadlines. These range for immediately following the April 1, 2015 effective date to up to 10 years following the effective date. Both Part 4 and land use planning policies are immediately effective on April 1, 2015. This means that as of April 1st, municipalities must have processes and procedures in place to ensure that all source protection requirements are met when a proponent presents a development that includes a related drinking water threat. Generally speaking, operational policies are to be implemented up to 2 years following the effective date, i.e., the City of Kingston and Utilities Kingston is responsible to implement a standard operating procedure for the annual cleaning and inspection of the wastewater treatment plant in Cana Wellhead Protection Area. Document updates are required or recommended from 2 to 5 years following the effective date. This includes updating official plans and zoning bylaws no later than April 1, 2020, or at the next scheduled update to reflect applicable Source Protection Plan policies. And research initiatives are between 5 and 10 years and include conducting research to determine how effluent from on-site sewage systems is transported in fractured bedrock environments, as well as determining the most effective method for disposing of water softener backwash. There are many resources available to you for more information about source protection in the Cataraqui Source Protection Area. The Cataraqui Source Protection Plan and much more can be found on the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website. On the resources page of the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website, you will also be able to reference the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan Primer and quick facts for municipalities. The Source Protection Plan Primer provides an overview of the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan and its purpose, the benefits of protecting source water, gives examples of drinking water threats in the Cataraqui Source Protection Area, and identifies how the plan will be implemented. Quick Facts for Municipalities provides a one-page summary of where the Source Protection Plan applies and how it will impact municipalities, as well as providing a brief summary of local source protection efforts to date. A frequently asked questions document has also been developed for source water protection and provides definitions and explanations related to the Clean Water Act and the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan. Conservation Ontario has also put together a series of detailed implementation resource guides designed for bodies that would be implementing the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan. These resource guides are found on the resources page of the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website. The Cataraqui Source Protection Plan presents policies per vulnerable area. This means that obligations or recommendations for your municipality will appear in more than one chapter. To provide the plan content in a format that is easier to reference, an interactive tool is available on the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website. These tools are a one-stop shop for municipal staff and residents. These maps are simply clickable images that present all applicable policies and supporting information in a single fact sheet. The maps are accessed on the resources page of the cleanwatercataraqui.ca website. To access the interactive maps, click on your area of interest. For example, if you want to know how the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan will affect you as a resident within the Cana Wellhead Protection Area, click on the Residents link. If you want to know how the Cataraqui Source Protection Plan will affect municipal decisions in the Cana Wellhead Protection Area, click on the Municipality link. The link will take you to a map of the vulnerable area. Click on your area of interest, for example, Wellhead Protection Area B, and you will be taken to a fact sheet that either explains how the Source Protection Plan will affect activities on your property or municipal decisions, depending on whether you followed the residence or municipality link on the resources page.